Hi, Pastor, and thanks so much for checking out the training. I know your time is valuable, so let's go ahead and just jump right in. If at any point you decide you'd like a little one-on-one assistance with any of the training in this video, feel free to book a free strategy session with me. We'll look at what methods you've tried and come up with a customized, tailored solution exclusively for your ministry or outreach program. Okay, I said it. Let's go ahead and just jump right in, shall we? First, I'm going to introduce you to the tools that you'll need access to in order to achieve success with this strategy. First, you're going to need a website, or if you don't have a website, you'll at least need a custom domain. You can grab a cheap one from namecheap.com or godaddy.com. Second, you're going to need a Facebook account with access to your church Facebook page. If you don't have one, you can set this up very quickly. Third, you'll need a Google account with access to AdWords and Google Analytics. Fourth, you're going to need access to an email autoresponder service such as MailChimp, Auber, or Constant Contact. These are all good options. Last but not least, you're going to need access to ClickFunnels or Thrive themes. These are required to build unique conversion-driven landing pages designed with only one purpose in mind, and that's to capture the email address and contact information of the prospective church visitor. A lot of ministries make the mistake of sending ad traffic to the homepage of their website, and that's just an easy way to waste a lot of money on ads quickly. So now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to show you how to tie all of these tools together to make a system that works 24/7 to take millennials and other demographics in your community from not knowing about your ministry to faithful followers. Once this system goes live, it'll literally send guest after guest to your church because it works around the clock, ministering and evangelizing on your behalf to a precisely targeted audience. It's as if there were 1,000 copies of you speaking directly to the lives of the people right there in your community. You get this one thing right, you will see unbelievable success with your campaign. For example, let's consider millennials, say 25 to 35. Most of them are out of college, usually middle class, employed, married, with at least one child. So we're going to use that information to do our targeting. We can take this information and plug it into a Facebook Audience Insights to get detailed information on the likes and interests of this particular demographic. Then we're going to leverage this information to put out an advertisement that resonates with this audience while still focusing on our number one core value, Jesus. Let's go ahead and log into business.facebook.com and navigate to Audience Insights. From there, all you do is enter the information that we just defined, males and females, 25 to 35 in your geographic area. From this page, you'll be given some insight as to this demographic, what it's interested in, where they're hanging out, and what I usually do here for the churches I work with is choose the highest ranking page to get some inspiration for the ad concept. For our example, we can see most of our local millennials are actually single, working a typical 9-to-5 job, and are interested in a venue called Eastern Market in DC. Eastern Market is an area that has lots of shops and restaurants, a pretty nice area for the young crowd. What we're going to do is create an ad that offers relationship advice. For example, the 7 steps you must take to find God's soulmate for you. This strategy is simple. We'll create a post that targets single men and single women within 3 miles of the Eastern Market. The post will list the first 4 steps and will ask them to click a link to get the remaining steps. When they land on the next page, which is a page that'll be built using ClickFunnels, we will ask them to enter their email address and get the remaining steps. The implementation of this is actually pretty easy. You just need to find a nice stock image of perhaps a couple holding hands for the post image. Of course, you're going to need to actually pull out your Bible and come up with 7 steps, right? This is the teaching that we're going to offer in exchange for the contact information. And again, this is just an example. You can choose any topic. So now, about the landing page, which again is the page they land on after clicking on the article. The first thing they're going to see is the exact image from the Facebook post. This is for congruency and increases the opt-in rates by at least 76%. The only other thing that needs to be done on this page is a headline with the exact title of your message and a field for the name, email address, and phone number for the automated SMS follow-up. That's it. This page has to be simple. And again, it only serves one purpose, which is to get your prospective church members' contact information. Once we've got them to submit the content, your system is literally going to minister to them on autopilot with an additional highly targeted content that's designed to take them from not even knowing about your ministry even existed to, wow, I have to visit this church. You're going to watch in awe as Sunday after Sunday, more and more millennials will fill your pews as a result of the seeds that you've been planting into this method. So now, that brings me to the automation process. After the user hits the submit button, you're going to want to have the autoresponder software that we mentioned earlier to have this email sent out immediately after the user enters the information. This email will give the full article along with a short 30-second video explaining how your ministry caters to millennials. You'll also want to have a series of emails that are set to go every 4 or 5 days over the course of the next few months. These emails are strategically timed and positioned to warm up your church prospect. By the way, these autoresponders are sophisticated. We can program them with code to let them know when to ramp up emails and when to tone down based on how they engaged with the reader. This way our messaging is subtle, yet continuously nudges the person to visit the church. Now there's some other steps that are even more effective, such as pointing people who are searching for Church Near Me to a custom landing page using Google AdWords. Then we retarget those people on Facebook because ideally you're going to have a tracking code set up on your site. The possibilities are endless. It goes on and on. If you've tried digital methods before but have been unsuccessful, I invite you to book a free strategy session with me. It's my purpose to help ministries like yours thrive and win more souls to the kingdom by leveraging technology. On our call, I'll ask some questions and we'll go into detail about any questions that you have from the video and the next steps you need to take to get your campaigns up and running or fix your existing campaigns. I hope to talk to you soon. So take care and truly be blessed.